Aviation and Aerospace 2050, to focus on fostering technological innovation, ensuring safety, and improving the nation's competitiveness in the global aviation and aerospace marketplace. To ensure the U.S. remains at the forefront of aviation and aerospace, industry, federal agencies, and Congress must continue to explore how to recruit and train the future aviation workforce. Maintenance and manufacturing are key reasons why the U.S. aviation and aerospace industry is such a powerful economic engine. This topic hits particularly close to home for me. The Pacific Northwest is the aviation capital of the world. In my home state of Washington State, more than 136,000 highly skilled aviation workers produce an estimated 400 aircraft and unmanned aircraft systems, or UAS, each year. Snohomish County, where I was born and raised and I get to, in part, represent, is home to nearly 50% of the aviation and aerospace jobs in my state. In 2018, Congress passed the longest Federal Aviation Administration reauthorization in decades. The bipartisan 5-year law includes a comprehensive workforce development title to support important aerospace jobs across the U.S. and to help the aviation industry prepare and diversify its future workforce. Among its provisions, the law authorizes a key aviation maintenance workforce grant program to support the education and recruitment of aviation maintenance technicians, establishes a Women in Aviation Advisory Board to encourage women and girls to pursue rewarding aviation careers, and includes my provision to create a new Youth Access to American Jobs and Aviation Task Force to encourage high school students to enroll in aviation manufacturing, maintenance, and engineering apprenticeships. And on today's first panel of witnesses are Kate Lang, the FAA's Senior Advisor for Aviation Workforce Outreach, and Heather Kraus, the Government Accountability Office's Director of Civil Aviation Issues. So today, Ms. Lang, I expect your testimony will offer substantive updates on the administration's efforts to swiftly implement the FAA reauthorization bill's workforce requirements and other efforts to address aerospace workforce-related challenges. And Ms. Kraus, I look forward to hearing more about the barriers to enhancing workforce development pipeline. While globalization and the emergence of new markets present opportunities for American aviation, there are challenges. For example, according to the Aviation Technician Education Council, 30% of the aviation maintenance technician workforce is at or near retirement age. And although today's hearing focuses on the U.S. aviation maintenance and manufacturing workforce, the issues faced by U.S. aerospace employers are reflective of broader issues across the industry. Witnesses on our second panel play an important role in the aviation maintenance and manufacturing pipeline, and I have seen firsthand how some of this federal funding is having a positive impact on the recruitment of a more diverse aviation maintenance workforce in my state. Women currently make up less than 3% of the aviation maintenance workforce nationwide, but with the aid of a National Science Foundation grant, Everett Community College's Advanced Manufacturing Training and Education Center, or AMTEC, is partnering with local school districts and the industry to increase recruiting of women into its aerospace technicians program by 30% over the next 3 years. I've also visited Edmonds Community College's Washington State Aerospace Training and Research, or WATER Center, located at Payne Field in my district, where with the help of GI Bill benefits and other financial assistance programs, students learn the skills necessary for high-wage, high-demand aerospace and manufacturing jobs in just 12 weeks. Aviation High School and Vaughn College in New York are here today and are innovative educational leaders whose programs produce future aviation maintenance technicians and engineers. So Mr. Jackson and Ms. DeVivo, when you're on the panel, on the second panel, I look forward to hearing more about your efforts and what the FAA or Congress can do to improve outdated maintenance curricula and to reduce the amount of debt for students. Key employers like Delta Airlines and Republic Airways will shed light on recruiting and retaining skilled workers. So Mr. McDermott and Ms. Donati, I am interested in hearing more about your company's work to expand the pipeline of qualified workers, particularly to women, people of color, and other historically underrepresented groups. And lastly, manufacturers like Gulfstream depend on a skilled workforce to remain competitive in the U.S. and abroad. So Mr. Neely, when you're on the panel today, I look forward to hearing your recommendations on addressing the skills gap and what is on the horizon for U.S. maintenance and manufacturing workforce. The future of America's aviation maintenance and manufacturing workforce is bright, but it is clear Congress can do more to ensure the U.S. remains at the forefront of aviation and aerospace. Today's hearing does provide this subcommittee with the opportunity to reaffirm its commitment to supporting U.S. jobs and the aviation workforce. Improving skills training and diversifying the aviation workforce is an all-around win for employers, for job seekers, and for the aviation and aerospace sectors. So I want to thank you again, give a thank you again to today's witnesses, and look forward to our discussion. And with that, I want to now turn to the ranking member of the subcommittee, Mr. Graves, for an opening statement.